Well, Dr. Farid Fata will spend the next 45 years behind bars for giving patients unnecessary cancer treatments to boost his bottom line.
The sentencing itself was a bit unusual. It took 5 days to get through it because there were so many victims in this case who wanted to be heard. We're joined now by Cheryl Blades and Liz Lupo. Both of you lost your mothers under Dr. Fata's care. First of all, the prosecution had asked that Dr. Fata be sentenced to life behind bars, but the judge stopped short of that, ordering, as we said, 45 years. In essence, this is a life sentence for him because he'll be in his 90s before he can possibly get out. Are you satisfied with this? Start here.
I actually would have liked life. I would have been happy with, say, 90 years, but it's just hard to give someone a life sentence, and I don't know, it's hard because he took my mom's life.
Absolutely.
So a life for life, it should have been.
And Liz, I'm looking at your sign right here at the picture right here.
My sign says it all.
Right there, justice 175 years.
Yes, the FBI was actually asking for 175. The defense wanted 30. The defense basically got their way with getting the 45-year sentence once you minus the 2 years he gets for serving time already and the 54 days time for good behavior. So it's like 36 years. It's a slap in the face. He did not harm just one person. He didn't just kill her mother and my mother, hundreds of people. So 45 years is not justice. Only 175 years would have been.
We know you guys are in pain and so much anguish. Now, Dr. Fata did apologize before he was sentenced today. Now, he told the court he's ashamed of his actions and that he's caused anguish, hardship, and pain to his patients and their families. I mean, I know he wouldn't even look at you the first day in court and a lot of the victims. I mean, do you believe he was sincere today? Do you believe he's sorry?
As I was talking with a friend today at lunch after the verdict came down, we're thinking he's more sorry that he got caught, more so than he's sorry for what he did. So it's more of, you know,
self-serving.
Self-serving, yes.
Absolutely not. The day that the victims gave their impact statements, he wouldn't look at them. That was Tuesday. He tried to get out of being in the courtroom. Tears came twice. I've been in court every time. September 16, 2014, when he pled guilty, he testified giving tears. And today he gave tears. These past 5 days, no tears, no emotion.
What about that first day in court? He actually smirked, right? He actually smiled at some of the victims.
Yes.
I mean,
he laughed.
Yes.
That was hard.
Yes.
Absolutely hard.
There's a couple chuckles.
Now, you guys have obviously formed some close ties, and all this time you as victims have all spent together. I mean, brought together in a horrible situation, but what have you learned from each other? What have you gained from each other?
We gained a new family. We gained a new trust amongst each other, and you know, we don't plan on stopping here. We are going to keep fighting until we can change laws.
What kind of law would you like to change?
We don't want this to ever happen again. We are hurting so badly, we don't want one more family to hurt like this. So, you know, our purpose of being so grateful to the media for covering this story is so more people know about it, so it's not as easy to be allowed somewhere else and doesn't happen to others.
So we know that's going to be a group effort. You're going to support each other. You're going to try and change laws. Will you ever be able to move forward or find closure, especially now that you know he's going to be locked up for so many years?
I think there's going to be some closure, but losing a parent, there's never closure to that. And knowing that she did not die just because she had cancer, she died because she was mistreated. She was overdosed with Farahim. She had lung cancer and he was treating her with colon cancer chemo. So he wasn't even treating her lung cancer. So that's...
Not for me. I went into this last night, Iraq. I had a bad feeling about today based on what the judge said yesterday. And the fact that Fata is in prison for basically the rest of his life isn't enough because he did not do this alone. He had a mass crime scheme going on, a lot of people involved, and nobody else is being charged.
Do you plan to pursue that?
I don't know how we can. The statute of limitations ran out in my case, so I don't have a civil case. What else can I do? We've been trying. We're not getting anywhere.
Well, I guess it's too hard to even say. Is there any way that you could ever forgive just to have healing for yourself?
Yes. Yes, you know, I can forgive, it's weird. I can forgive Fata easier than I can forgive the state for ignoring Angela Swantek's complaint 5 years ago that he was harming patients. Shame on them.
Just took them too long to get around to it.
Well, and if they
They
had
never got
listened
around to it.
if they had listened to Angela when this all took place, in essence, my mother would have seen a different oncologist, because my mother was diagnosed January 2011.
Yeah, we so understand, and we so understand your pain, and we appreciate you speaking out, and perhaps your group effort will help other people in the future.
Cheryl Blades, Liz Lupo, thank you both for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Thank
as
you
well
very much for
us.
having
Yeah,
us.
we appreciate it.